This is a first for me.
Hallelujah.
I've been doing some searching of where my life was and where I am now.
Hold up, Mike, right up to your mouth.
And I can break it down, or I broke it down into about 3 sections.
Thank you, Jesus.
The first and third sections are very closely related.
Mm.
I would like to maybe leave those till next week. I'm going to take the center one out. The center part was my drinking. I am a recovering alcoholic. I have been for years.
Praise God.
It ruined my first marriage
Mm.
completely, which ended in divorce in, I think it was 79. I thought maybe the freedom was what I was looking for, but no, that wasn't it. I was still searching. In 1983, my older brother Sam, stopped drinking. And he made himself a promise that he would have one AA meeting per day, twice on Sundays.
Mm.
And he did that for 360 some odd days.
Mm.
I was sort of envying him. So in the spring of '84, while hanging out at one of my old watering holes, I don't know what came over me, but I broke down that night.
Mm.
I had been drinking regularly on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Nothing was changing. Same people. I broke down. A friend came from another table and asked me if there was anything he could do. I passed him some change, called my brother Sam. Now this was a Tuesday night. I know Sam visits Lismore, AA, on Tuesday nights. While my buddy is dialing the number, it comes to me, Sam's not home.
Mm.
I gave up. Chucky, the fellow that made the phone call, came back to the table and said he'll be here in 5 to 10 minutes.
Praise God.
I didn't know what to say. I thought he was joking.
Mm.
Sam showed up. What do you want to do? I said, I want to get out of here. Take me somewhere. So he took me to his place. Now, when Chucky made the phone call, I remember looking at the clock. I think it was 25 minutes to 8. That's why I figured Sam wasn't home, because there's no way he could get to Lismore in 25 minutes. He took me to his place. We talked. You know, around midnight or shortly after, I asked him what time it was, and he told me. I had a disgusting taste to get rid of it. He poured coffee into me that night. I hated coffee at 12:30 that night. I never wanted to see it again. I asked him to take me home. He said no. He said, in a while. So we talked some more. I promised him, or I told him I wanted to get off of alcohol and cigarettes that same night,
Mm.
which is kind of rough, but we tried it. I'm not sure how long it was, maybe another hour. And I said, take me home. He said, not until you make me one promise. Okay, what is it? That you attend one AA meeting.
Yes.
And he said, I don't care if you never go back, but you're going to go to one. Now, unless you know, if this was a Tuesday, the next night was where? Westville? Saturday night in Westville? I thought I was off the hook for a week. No, the next night. I went. I sort of enjoyed the meeting, and I met a lot of people that I thought shouldn't be there, but Everybody has a problem. I went back for probably, I'm just guessing, 2, maybe 3 weeks. And this thing about Tuesday night kept gnawing at me. Why was he home? I was not a strong believer in anything really at that time. I called Sam and asked him, why were you home at Tuesday nights? And he didn't understand the question, so I gave it to him again. He had no idea. To this day, Sam still does not know why he was home. About a month to 2 months after that, I found out through a source there were actually a number of ladies, including my wife, they'd been praying for me. From then on, I had thoughts of things. I was never a strong believer in prayers because I had tried them and nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened. The story that I want to tell you, maybe, where's Caroline?
Right here behind her.
Maybe next week.
All right.
The other two. 4 weeks ago, something happened, and it just blew my mind.
Thank you, Lord.
That is the finale of next week's. I don't want to say anything more because it gets involved, and then ask me today, do I believe in prayer? You better believe it. Amen. I had no idea things like this ever happen. And the way it happened, I'm going to quit right now, and I want, if you're available next week, come, because it's something that just dropped me. I find it hard to believe, but it did happen. Amen. Amen. Thank you very much.
No need to be nervous. You're with friends. So next week my message is going to be short, because I'm going to give time to John to continue on there and bring that about. It's wonderful. Yes, Camilla.
Yes, I'm proud of John, the
Yes.
time he's got in.
Yes.
A neighbor of mine, a week ago last night, got his 50-year medal.
Praise God.
And
Praise
my brother
God.
will have 42 years in,
Praise
1st
God.
of September this year.
Praise God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. AA is a wonderful institution, absolutely wonderful. I have uncles in my life that have gone through the program, and it's been a wonderful adjustment in their lives. They've gone off to heaven now, but they went sober. And God is good. And they took a lot of people with them. You know, like those people will follow because they took them 2 meetings. And I think their thing is, if I just get you to 1 meeting, and you know, you get to that 1 meeting, and that's good. God is good. But as John shared that with me, I was reminded again of, don't give up on prayer. When it doesn't seem like God's answering that prayer, He is indeed answering it. And He brings it about in a way that you're not going to expect. John wasn't expecting what came, so you'll have to come back next week to hear that. Anyway, I'll ask the worship team to come up, but as they are, just let's sing. Don't give up, you're on the brink of a miracle. Don't give in, God is still on His throne. Don't give up, you're on the brink of a miracle. Don't give up, remember you're not alone. You're not alone. God is always with you, and God is answering prayer. He loves you. And He wants to bring about in your life the things that you're crying out for. The prayers of your heart, He wants to answer those. And let Him do that. Sit quietly with Him, thank Him for all that He's done, and then lay out your petitions and pray for others. It's important to hold others before the Lord, because maybe they're just not able to do that right at this point. But you can intercede for others. My very own mother-in-law was healed of depression of 25 years because somebody interceded for her at the throne. And God is good. He is faithful. Awesome in this place.